Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Shota Imanaga. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Ready to go now at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. That one finds the corner, and we're underway here this afternoon. And that is out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's Joe Adele.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Out towards right center field, Tucker. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Birdie brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. And on the hill today, Jared Jones.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The pitch. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Happ gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
No
well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One runs in. Flying around third is Cruz. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one missed. That one missing inside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And that drops in for a strike. The next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Goes down looking. So here's Warner now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that's down and away. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out number 2. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Second inning set to go. This is Joey Bart. Shota back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. Now 1 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one misses. Ball 1. And that's
2-0.
outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shaw makes the catch. 2 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Nick York in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs. That's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the rookie second baseman, Matt Shaw. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Two balls, no strike.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. And now here is Miguel Amaya. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate.
Birdie.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now pitching for
Bobby
Pittsburgh.
Miller, ready or not,
Number
in the
28.
game now after the injury.
Bobby
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. Popped up. And it falls. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Back-to-back singles, kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Ball one.
Hap in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Bases juiced, no outs. There's a strike at the knees. And a count even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes. That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Pirates,
Now
the
here
first
is
baseman,
Jared Triolo. Shota, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Gets under and pops it up. Shaw brings it in. One away. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one clips the corner. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. In the air, right field. Brings it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan Reynolds here. Struck out swinging his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Up next for the Pirates, Joe Adell. And a foul ball. This one in the air. Bush drops into the glove, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball, left side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Right fielder, number 30.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a little bit low.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Adell makes the grab. 2 down. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Horner.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Fastball is outside. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Left field. Suzuki on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Joey Bart now. Struck out swinging his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Sends it to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2. That to right. Fair ball.
Now batting.
So a man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Ball 1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush makes the catch, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So man aboard, and up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bush on at first, nobody out. Now a pop-up on the infield. Figueroa makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move, and that's fouled off. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Caught him looking for the K. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. And he's already singled in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That one missed.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ian Happ up to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
Ian Happ.
First pitch misses. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Jared Triolo. Shota back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The water?
There's a strike.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it makes much difference at all. Especially when you're
Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Doesn't happen that often, but
Fought off foul. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Flied to right his first time. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the shortstop, Liover Peguero. A single his first time. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Pirates,
now, Carmen Majinski.
number 50.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take
Carmen
deep this season. You usually have to
Majinski.
string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now, Seiya
Leading up
Suzuki.
for the Cubs, the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball one. And he takes a strike. Just
Nope, inside,
missed.
ball 2.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And the leadoff man set down in
The
their
right
half of the
fielder,
fifth.
number 30.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kyle
Tucker.
Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest
batter,
play you'll
number
see
2.
today, but they still get the
Shortstop,
out.
Nico
Here's Nico Horner.
Horner.
Way
1-0.
inside, gets out of the way.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Now a blooper back behind short. Dunks one down, base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't
Now
have to.
batting,
He
the
clearly
first
didn't catch
baseman,
that one on the big part of the
Michael.
bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Next to hit, Michael Bush. There's the strike.
It just I think depends. You guys are just kind of doing your own thing.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to
That makes
chase.
No
sense.
balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, a little
This
bit.
one
I guess
popped
that's-
up. Figueroa sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And
Fine,
that is that.
that's based, he wanted to play.
You haven't thought that over. You probably thought it once, so you can
Well,
And we're
Yeah.
back.
Leading
All
off for
set
the
for the
Pirates,
top of the
the right
sixth.
fielder,
And now the
number 10,
Pirates leadoff
Brian
man, Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away.
Yeah.
But look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
It feels like it should
That's
be
off the
full.
mark, and it's 2-1.
It feels like there's no way it's already full.
yeah.
Fastball for a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
What do you think?
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Joe Adele, the next Pirate to hit.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Adele in his 5th season, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit.
Yeah.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out.
Oops.
Now pitching for
Tim
Pittsburgh.
Mesa comes on now.
Number 18.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And the batter now,
Leading
Matt
off for
Shaw.
the Cubs,
He's 0
the
for
second
1.
baseman, Matt Shaw.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah. I mean, I don't shake very many light bulbs.
That's
so.
the 3rd, and foul ball. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot, and the count is filled up. Ground ball to the right side. Triolo takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The catcher,
Miguel
number
Amaya,
9,
the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2.
Amaya.
In the air, left field. York under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up now for
The first
Chicago,
baseman,
John
number 5,
Birdie.
John Birdie.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Count
2 down,
1-0.
nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 8.
And here's the
Designated
DH for the
hitter,
Cubs,
Ian
Ian Happ. Former
Happ.
first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That
That's a
misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1. That's inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. That's in there, and it's 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good
Now
patience
batting,
in this
the
one. It's the
center fielder,
second time he's taken ball 4.
Drew.
Ripped to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. And that's a leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 13,
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that one is inside.
Ball two.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Nick York, the next Pirate to hit.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
The lefty to 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball,
one away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Bush. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Jared Triolo.
Right side, Shaw. Throws to first, and that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
60.
Dennis Santana.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And a strike in there.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's too low. And it's 2-2. Out to short. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
Now
well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season,
Number
so
43.
we'll see what kind of command he has.
Luke Legal.
Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Liover Peguero. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
2-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Look out! And it hit him.
Right there.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. And ball 1. Out there to center. Cruz running hard to get it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Adele stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Two on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here's McCutcheon. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Michael Bush digs in
for
now.
the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Outside low, 1-0. And there's a ball. Just missed. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Swing and a miss.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs,
Matt Shaw,
the second baseman,
the next Cub to hit.
Shaw.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The catcher, number 9.
And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya.
Amaya.
And that's down and away.
Nope.
One out, and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Baseman, number 5.
John Birdie, the next Cub to hit.
Birdie.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
That's ball 2. No, that's down.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is out of play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1. Yeah.
Bush at second. Birdie on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reynolds pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Presley.
Coming on to face a righty here,
Now
and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those
Number
matchups
55.
are very good.
Ryan Presley.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart.
Number 14, Joey Bart.
And that drops in for a strike. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That one missed.
Now pitching for the
Julian
Cubs,
Merriweather is
Number
forced to the
66.
mound after the injury.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Now the left fielder, Nick York. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
1 strike away. Oh, that fastball drilled him. So they're down to their final out. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
They're down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game.
This team is completely in the driver's seat right now. You won the first 3 games of a series at home. You have to come back for the next game ready to put your foot on their necks and win the ball game.
I wonder if they're doing a birthday.
You can dominate. You've got the energy of the fans behind you. After what they've done in the first 3 games of this series, you know this place is going to be packed for the 4th game.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.